Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from my bunker, 49 cubits underneath the South. And I wanted to talk about something I saw that truly disturbed me.
Wrong. Success isn't earned, it's eaten.
Yes, solid gold Colonel Sanders. How did we get here? So a few years ago, KFC had this marketing campaign that they were bringing back Colonel Sanders, which was perplexing at first because he had been dead for decades. But as you can see in Hollywood, bringing back dead celebrities is all the rage now. For those of you who saw the new Star Wars movie, they took an actor, Peter Cushing, and they actually put him in the movie despite the fact that he had been dead for decades, and it was horrifying. Now, I think a lot of people really liked it, but to me, I thought that I had stumbled into Polar Express 2 Electric Boogaloo. Interesting fact is that a large majority of Star Wars fans did approve of them using dead Peter Cushing in the movie through CGI, but at the same time, the majority of Star Wars fans disapproved of using the recently deceased Carrie Fisher. So, double standard, or maybe just too soon. But back to Colonel Sanders. So, KFC reintroduces Colonel Sanders, played by Darrell Hammond of Saturday Night Live fame, and for some reason he portrays Colonel Sanders as just this really creepy figure.
It's me, Colonel Sanders. I've been going for a while, and boy, howdy, have things changed.
Didn't really understand what he was going for. Then something stranger happened. Norm Macdonald, dressed as the Colonel, declared Darrell Hammond's Colonel to be fake and declared himself to be the real Colonel.
I'm the real Colonel Sanders. I'm the real Colonel Sanders. This is how you sell chicken. Howdy, folks. It's me, the real Colonel Sanders.
And then things continue to get weird as another Colonel, played by another actor, woke up from a dream, and it turned out the other two Colonels were part of his dream.
Not my limited time only hand-prepared, spicy, smoky, crispy KFC natural hot chicken with delightful pickles on top.
This is like some strange Inception type Colonel Sanders nonsense. Now we're going to the point where there's different versions of Sanders. Apparently there's puppet Colonel Sanders.
And now from our studio in Louisville, Kentucky,
There's extra crispy Colonel Sanders, who has this disgusting tan.
it's me, the extra crispy Colonel.
Then sometimes Rob Riggle is Colonel Sanders for some reason.
Kentucky Buckets, eat the Kentucky Buckets with the all-new KFC $10 chicken shoe.
But now, look at this. This is gold-plated Colonel Sanders.
Nothing says success like gold. New, delicious KFC Georgia Gold Chicken.
And first of all, let me just a little aside here. Since when is Georgia barbecue sauce mustard based? That is South Carolina barbecue sauce that is mustard based. So you've taken this man who is a real person and you've turned him into this shape-shifting alternate dimension being who seemingly shifts not only to different people but to be made of different substances. It's just it's maddening. And you think, would the real Colonel Sanders approve of this? Something tells me probably not. See, Colonel Sanders was a very, very serious man who took chicken very seriously.
She gave me a little lecture that I shall never forget. She said, "What on earth are you ever going to amount to? You're my oldest son, the oldest of the 3 children. You've got no father. I got nobody to help me depend on but you. And to think that you're so no count that you couldn't hold a job at $2 a month."
He was very hard-nosed, very serious about quality, and I don't think he would like being pranced around like some sort of clown. But I don't know. Maybe he would love it. I do know that a while back, Colonel Sanders' nephew actually contacted me through these videos and told me that he was trying to petition KFC to stop making these mocking commercials, but apparently KFC just responded by blocking him on Twitter. And then Colonel Sanders is a true icon in Kentucky. You just, any attraction or anything you go to in Kentucky, there's nods to Colonel Sanders. Now, I'm from Indiana, and I'm actually from the same town that Orville Redenbacher was from. And a few years back, it's probably been a while now, they had a CGI recreation of Orville Redenbacher in these commercials that were, it was a really, really horrifying portrayal.
Lighter every day. Will you believe this little baby holds 30 gigs? But if you want light and fluffy, you've gotta try my famous gourmet popping corn.
I mean, we grew up seeing him in the parades, local parades. He's kind of a town icon. He was the only famous person from Valparaiso, Indiana, and then to see him portrayed as this ghoulish CGI thing was unsettling. So I wonder if the people from Kentucky, how they feel about having their national hero portrayed in such a bizarre and surreal way. So tell me what you think. Should there be a different alternate dimension Colonel Sanders prancing around commercials? When did it get to the point where commercials had to be this damn weird anyway? Was it, I think Burger King maybe started the trend with that creepy king and his creepy plastic head. Actually, they're both owned by the same company, now I think about it. Yum. That's actually the company name. Yum owns both KFC and Burger King. So maybe we're seeing that creepiness of that evil-faced Burger King has possessed the soul of Colonel Sanders. I'm going to start writing some fan fiction here in just a minute. So let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching.